are dead. A lot of people, pension age is the age to die. Come to think of it, pension is 60. But what if God grants you grace to live to 90? Those 30 years in come, what are you going to job? You'll be a security man, but now people are doing cameras and things in their homes. They don't need security men. These days, cameras detect movements and things and buy doors. So if God gives you 30 more years, at least 90, yes, I said 98. So from 60 to 98, someone's lifetime, how are you going to survive? Those are the questions you should ask yourself. And 5% only are independent. 5% only are independent. Independent means that at 65, they still have money coming in. They can pay their medical bills. They don't depend on their children. They don't beg people for money, etc. Only 5%. 1% is truly financially free. 1%. 1%. And this includes everybody, because I have, in my short life, seen even politicians, when the government is in power, they have money. Opposition alone kills them. Diseases, they can't go to hospitals, they die in opposition. Short life. Let's think of the 30 plus years that God is going to give us as a pension. Are you going to be financially free? Are you going to be part of the 1%? Or you are counting on SNET? It's a topic for another day. If your dream, or one of your dreams, is to drive a Lamborghini, okay, let me change the Lamborghini. If your dream is to drive a Honda Sierra, your current career, you go fit? Oh, can you? No loan, I'm not talking about loan. Your current career, Honda Sierra, you need about $40,000. Sierra, your current career, can you? Which means that not every career will take you there. We are here because we want to talk about leverage. And leverage means that instead of earning 1% of your own salary, or 100% of your own efforts, you can earn 1% of 100 people's efforts. That is leverage. That is why we are here today. And we're also here to talk about passive income. That when you turn 80, when you turn 60, apart from SNET, passive income means that at the time you are not active, but money will still be coming in. If by 60 you have 1 million Ghana cedis in treasury bill, that's passive income. Because every month the percentage on the 1 million will make you smile. That is what we are talking about. And the way forward is to partner. You alone, you can't. Salary cannot take you there. I'm a professional chartered accountant and I know what I'm talking about. Salary cannot give you the kind of freedom that you require. You need to add something which will take you to the Jerusalem, and that is Longbridge. And that is why we are here today. Longbridge is a manufacturing conglomerate. My colleagues are going to talk about what Longbridge has to offer and how Longbridge can help you check these boxes that I've talked about. You know, even thinking about money can give you diseases. You know, if you have a financial burden, you can't sleep. You think, you can't even eat. And loss of appetite is a symptom of sickness. Headache is a symptom of sickness. Lack of money. But today, you would know how Longbridge can help you get there. Through partnership. This man is now 87 years old. He owns Longbridge. And he started Longbridge when he was in his 50s. Now, Longbridge is a global global giant. This was a carpenter. So if you are here and you are over 50 or over 60, like me, there's hope. There's hope. He started Longreach when he was a carpenter, but now these are his accolades. And Longreach is a huge manufacturing conglomerate, over 36 years old, touching lives all over the world. In Africa, we have offices almost everywhere. We just put a few here for you to see. These are branch offices where Longreach is actually registered like Ghana. We have our office in East Legon. We register, we pay taxes. It's not a Ponzi scheme. We have a bank account. We have a presence. And it is all over the world. I just brought the Africa one for us to see. This company has invested in research and development institutes in America, in Europe, in Asia, and a factory in Nigeria. This is a company you can touch. This is a company you can touch. You go to Registrar General, look for Longreach documents, and you can find the directors there. They have phone numbers. You can see them. It's a company of integrity, not just in Ghana or in Africa, but the whole wide world. Yesterday, one of my partners in the business shared a WhatsApp message between he and somebody who was invited to attend today's program. The moment he mentioned Longreach, the person said, network marketing is a scam, this, that, these companies come, they don't have registered office. He didn't know what he was talking about. All he needed to do was just go to Google himself and find out about this company. So far as there's counterfeit dollars, it means that there's real dollars. The fact that there's counterfeit of anything means that there's a real one somewhere. We don't put everything in one basket. So as a company, our business model is like this. But today we are just coming to talk about the direct sales model, which is a small percentage of our business. Longreach as a company manufactures for global brands. Global brands, not small brands like, what are some of the small brands that we have in Ghana? Like in Kulenu. Kulenu is big, but you know, it's just Ghana. The brands that Longreach manufactures for are huge brands like Adidas, Samsung, which one else is here? We have Nestle, we have Unilever, you know, global brands. That is the kind of companies that Longreach manufactures for. Then, the past 10, 11 years, Longreach decided to do their own products for the direct sales part of the business. And even with that, we have more than 2,000 products. In Ghana, we have average about 100 products. And as I said, we are the only network business that has invested in Africa over $100 million in a factory in Nigeria. The factory is operational. Currently, we manufacture for Procter & Gamble. They do the Oral-B toothpaste, mouthwash, toothbrush, and all that. Now everything is manufactured by Longreach. And Procter & Gamble too were doing Pampers. Longreach is manufacturing all that for Procter & Gamble. This is a company to partner with. And this is me. I partnered Longreach in 2019. June 2019. This June will be 3 years since I partnered the company. 2019, I went to China for free. I went with Pastor Danfo, my boss Kennedy, and a few people. So the video you watched about the company profile is real. I've been there. I've seen the company myself. 2020, COVID.
Everybody was like, oh, the business has gone down, this, that. I qualified for Dubai. Same 2020, I qualified for a car fund, $13,000. Which job will you do? Those of us in this room, I know some people earn big money. At the end of the year, your employer says, take $13,000 as what? How do they call it? Bonus, end of year bonus. How many people have earned that before? But I got a trip and I got a car. You decide to take the money. I was the best stockist in the Volta region. My colleague will talk about how to become a stockist in Longreach if you choose to do that. For the whole Volta region, I was the best. 3 years per. 2021, I qualified for Dubai. Not one slot, 2. So I went with my husband, which means that this company, when you partner us, you can travel nicely with your spouse or your significant other for free, eat for free. Even COVID test was free. We didn't pay jack. We were about 35 on that trip. Same 2021, I qualified for Greece. We are going in May. Free. And we'll show you how to do that. Because there are a lot of people, one of their dreams is to travel. And if you're in this room, don't think of traveling to go and hustle. No, 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 no. Why do you travel to go and hustle? Travel to go and see places, take pictures, come back. That's all. Don't go and hustle. Small Togo. You are looking for family members who will make you sleep in their living room for 3 days. No, 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 no. Longreach will take you to 5-star hotels for free. You eat you even refuse some of the food. And this year too, I've qualified for my second car. Mind you, I'm not 3 years in the business, and I'm an accountant, not a marketer, and still counting. So on that note, I hope your seatbelts are fastened. Please clap for yourself. I would want to invite a sister. I didn't know her from anywhere. I met her in Longreach. She was a banker. She'll tell you about herself. She used to work for EcoBank. Ish. Say ish. Ish. EcoBank. And she decided to partner with Longreach. If this is my story, hers is brutal. And she's coming to take us through the products. Because to achieve all that I have achieved, and my story is small. There are people who are bigger than me. Me, I'm not even fit to tie their shoelaces. There are people who are bigger than me. I remember in China 2019, whilst we were in China, we heard that somebody was jumping on his bed. Who was it? Pastor Danfo. We rushed to see what was happening. Whilst in China, he got notification that he has qualified for Singapore. You still have the video? Pastor, jumping, but only Longreach can do that for you. On that note, let's welcome Eugenia Huni Entry to take us through the products.
Thank you, Shatta. Me, I won't call you Sylvia. Since we are in Longreach. Let me bring my toolbox here. Good evening, or it's good afternoon. She has given us a Longreach greeting already, so I won't say good morning. So I will give us good evening. Can we have the light here off? After the presentation, then I will need a light for. My name has been mentioned already, so I won't mention my name again. And Shatta said a little about me. Yes, I was a banker, a professional, and I'm still a professional banker anyway, even though I've resigned. I was not a contract staff, I was a permanent staff for almost 14 years with Ecobank Ghana Limited, and a senior staff too. I'm sure this is what is making them noise. And a senior staff too, but like she said, how many of us, if you decide to quit your job, let's say give yourself 6 months or 1 year, how can you survive? We have a lot of people, even in the banking sector, and so many prominent companies that you can think of. But when they resign, or not resign, but if they are sacked, or something happened and they are withdrawn from their work, give them 6 months. Some cannot survive. You see them and you feel so pity for them. Most of them, yes, it boils down to planning. But apart from planning, because they were given so many things that were not funded by themselves. So when those things are taken from them because they didn't plan ahead, they cannot manage. And that is something I always tell people. My colleagues see me. I still go to my branches and I visit them because I didn't steal money from the bank. I told them I wanted to go. I went for an exit interview and I was given a chance to go. So I go there anytime. I still deal with most of my clients and then direct them to Ecobank. I tell people, if you want to leave, plan, but look for a better plan. And one of the plans is Longreach. People will tell you, oh, me, I can't talk to people. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. But if you need money and you want to live a better life, like our, Longreach's slogan is better life, better future, then you have to put yourself in the right place. Now, this is my profile, a small one about me. I'm a chartered marketer too, by profession. MBA, I did MBA in marketing too because I wanted to still further in my marketing, thinking of doing PhD one of these days. Yes, and Longreach will fund that dream because PhD, you need about $60,000 and over to do it. And then, professional banker with Ecobank Ghana Limited for almost 14 years. I was left with just 2 months to clock 14 years, and I resigned. And then, currently, I'm an entrepreneur because of Longreach, but I do other little things. Professional network marketer, and I have a team. And I have a little company called Regal Empire. The team is also called Regal Empire in Longreach. And then I'm a proud VIP partner of Longreach. If you become a partner, or those who are partners know what a VIP partner is, where you enjoy so many good things as long as you are working. Not that you are just a VIP and you are there. And then I am happily married. I'm blessed with the King's Choice. I always say the King's Choice. Maybe who can guess what the King's Choice is? No, okay, a boy and a girl. That's the two sex we have. So if you have that too, that means you are gone. And you see, and normally you see the rich British people always will go for, if you have a girl and a boy, that's the end. You don't go further again. So I call it the King's Choice. So I'll go on. I want to tell you, hey, it has frozen again, no? Ken? So maybe you will help me. This is a brief journey of my Longreach story. I started Longreach in 2018. And let's say July 2018 precisely, that is when I started Longreach. When I started Longreach, I won't talk so much about what you have to do because somebody will come and tell us more about it. But my journey through Longreach, these are some of the things that I've been able to acquire, and I'm still looking for more. I'm still looking for more. Like Oliver Twist will say, I still need more. When I started, 2 months after I qualified for a trip to Dubai, we went, had fun, came back. Then in 2019, my sister mentioned China. I qualified for a trip to China, but that trip I didn't go. I decided to give it to a team member who was also hardworking. And then that same year, I qualified for a trip to Singapore, which was part of the yearly trips that we do. Singapore too, I didn't go. I gave that to a team member, because I had some family issues and things to do at the time they were going. And then we came to 2020. 2020, as she mentioned, in the COVID year, where people were being sacked from work, companies were closing down. Longreach were not closing because every day people brush their teeth. Every time women menstruate, so our products are still running in the system and they are good. So we had a rank advancement promo which started in 2019 September to 2020 July. And we were given some months to move from a rank that you are to another rank. And I decided to work for it. In my 13 years in EcoBank, as an RM, the highest bonus I ever got in EcoBank, that's the end of year bonus, was 16,000 Ghana cedis. And in that year, 2016, we were told it was a mistake. So those of us in marketing got a very high bonus, and that was 16,000. That is what I got. That is from all the work and the targets you are given in the year. But in Longreach, I was given 10 months. 10 months to bring more people for Longreach, to bring sales for Longreach. And I qualify for a rank advancement promo of 40,000 Ghana cedis. It is not that this one, they told me we'll pay it small. It was a check written for me in my name. No tax, because this was a bonus. So bonus, we don't pay tax. I went to pay it into my account. Then last year, 2021, I qualified my daughter. In the business, you can sign up anybody, your children, husband, and everything. My daughter, who was then in SS, she qualified for a trip to Dubai. That one, she was writing her exam so busy, so I decided to go for the trip for her. And I've promised her this year, because of Longreach, I'll take her to Dubai, because now she's in the university. Then, 2021 to Greece, Turkey came. I also qualified. We have not gone yet. May will be going. And I missed one thing, my car. 2019 was my second year, let's say my 1 year in Longreach. And I qualified for 2 cars. Currently, my car is parked outside, Honda CR-V, 2019. It's a tear-rubber. The car that when I'm driving and people are sending me WhatsApp, I can talk to the WhatsApp and it will respond to the people. Yes. I can talk to the car and it will respond. When I am going to hit somebody, it will take my leg from the brake and stop. Yes, that is Honda CR-V, the 2019 full option. That is what Longreach can do. I had a car from EcoBank, but I was paying for it via loan. Every month, I was being charged over 1,600 because it was a loan. And it was a Korea car. Though that one too was tear-rubber, but it was iX35. It is not like the American Honda CR-V. That one couldn't do WhatsApp. Yes. That one couldn't do WhatsApp. This one, it can do text message, it can do WhatsApp, so many other things. And that is what Longreach can do. And I'm still looking for more because I want to get to the start. That is what Longreach can do. We'll have somebody who come and tell us how you can also become partner and then get all those things. So next, please. Now I'm going to talk about our products. The product is what carries our business. Without the product, the business cannot move. So I have here the categories of product that Longreach deals in. We have our healthcare products, we have daily cosmetics, household, skincare, and then health machineries. And all these come with so many things that everybody in the household have something to use, even from the baby in your house, right to the adults. Everything you can think of, you have it in the house. Now I've selected some few of the products. We have over 2,000 products, as my colleague mentioned, but I've just selected few of them and the important ones, and my favorite ones too, so that I'll talk about it, and then I'll do maybe 2 demonstrations with 2 for us to know how they work. Now this is our alkaline cup. The alkaline cup, it's actually a PI. It's working now, okay. This is how the alkaline cup looks like. It's just a normal flask, you put water in and then you drink from it. Now this is what the benefit of using alkaline cup. It converts water pH level into alkaline, that's converting your acid water into alkaline. It reduces blood cholesterol, that's when you are drinking alkaline water, boosts your immunity, relieve ulcer pains, increase energy, it's good for people with diabetes, pressure. You know, we take so many medications, those with those sicknesses, and they are all acidic because they are chemical medicines. So when you are drinking alkaline water, it helps neutralize all those things out of your system and help you to get better. So that is what alkaline water does for us. Now, this is our white tea multi-effect toothpaste. One of the toothpaste that when you mention Longreach in Ghana, that's what people tell you. Even though some people will tell you, oh, minimum Pepsodent, you know. Meanwhile, it is not Pepsodent, but it's Longreach, yes. That's what a lot of people know in Ghana. This is what it does. The benefit of this is peppermint flavor and then the white tea tree plant in it. That helps whiten your teeth. It's non-fluoride. Fluoride makes our teeth yellow. You keep brushing your teeth and brushing and you are telling yourself my teeth keep turning yellow. It's not anything. It's the fluoride that is inside. If you have this toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it, it improves your dental condition, strengthen and protect the gum. People with toothache and all those things, it helps clear it. And then it's actually decay resistant. When I say decay resistant, that's toothpaste to decay. It's decay that brings toothache. Your friend a kaka, that is decay resistant. So when you use this, mouth sore, gum bleeding, our toothpaste help you. We have a lot of dental companies in Ghana now who recommend and use our toothpaste when you go to their clinics because of how good it is. That is Longreach. Now, I've chosen to talk about sanitary napkin too, because it's one of the most important things. I have a testimony I'll share, not on the sanitary part, but the reason why I chose the sanitary part. Now, this is a research that was done by WHO, that's World Health Organization, in 2008. They did it actually to check on cervical cancer increase rate then, because they realized cervical cancer was increasing so much in the world, especially in Asia. So this research was done, and when they did it, this is what they came out to, that they realized that over 3,000 women were dying from this thing every time. But then when they realized what was happening was that our pads, or sanitary napkins that our women use, most of them are made from recycling materials. Most of them. Recycling materials or plywood. Plywood is the paper, the wood that is used for making A4 sheets and all those things, tissue paper and those things. And we know that when we were growing up, our parents used to tell us, the girls, don't use tissue when you have your menses, because tissue is not good. It can block your womb, it can do this. They were telling us so many things. This thing is not going, okay. So this is the sanitary napkin I'm talking about. So they were telling us all those stories. It can block your womb, it will do this, that, so don't use it. But currently we are using sanitary pads that are still the tissues that we're told not to be using. But then it's now being covered with plastic. Looks so nice. So when they give it to us, we think we are using the best of, tissue that we were not using before. What they do to us harm us. They harm us, because how can you be using chlorine, fragrant, and all these things as sanitary napkin? Meanwhile, they tell us that women don't even use soap when you bath to clean your private part. But then we use some of these things because we think we are using the best of sanitary napkin. Now, through that research, Longreach decided to also research to get us the best of sanitary napkin, something that will not harm us, something that can prevent those cervical cancers and all those gynae problems that our women were suffering from then and are still suffering from. Because some of us still look at the pricing to buy. We don't look at quality. That is how come our pad came about. Now, we have 3 types that we always, our women can use, because we have different flow of women. So we have our heavy flow, we have our normal flow, and the light flow. Now, this is what the pad does for us. It treats painful period. It's very comfortable when you use it. It's very thin. Some people see it and they think it won't work for their flow because it's so thin, but it's so absorbent. It also odor-free. It's 100% cotton. We have our ionized strip in it. The ionized strip is that green thing you see in the middle. And that is what does the magic for our women and even men. Because our sanitary napkins are not only for women. We have a panty liner that have this ionized strip in it. And it's also recommended for our men because it helps treat prostate cancer. Then it prevents itching, boils. Some people get itch, boils, and others after their period. It's because of the kind of pad we are using. Because they are recycled materials. They are mixed with fragrance and chlorine. So it causes so many other things in our body. I'll do a demo with it so that we can test the absorbent rate of the pad. So this is the same thing I just showed you here. Now, I added this. I was going to talk about just 3 of our products because of the demo I have to do. But I added this to it. This is one of the expensive supplements that we have. I can say I think that's a very expensive product Longreach have, yes. Not the coffee you just drank. The coffee is here, but I'm talking about the Cordyceps militaris. The coffee is also called Cordyceps coffee. It has a little of the Cordyceps, plant in it. Now, the reason why I decided to talk about Cordyceps. Cordyceps, when you go to South Africa, Longreach, our partners use it for people with HIV. And according to them, when they use it, it cures them. Longreach didn't say that. So because of that, when you buy it, it is not written on it. Because that is not what they've said. They don't want you to go and try it on somebody. If it doesn't work, you say Longreach said it and it didn't work. But South Africa is using it and they say it's working for them. What it does is that the Cordyceps plant itself, it does so many good things in our system. Very, very good thing in our system. It's a tumor prevention, supplement. It is the Cordyceps that does that work. Cordyceps is a mushroom. It's found in Asia, Tibet, and only in China. And it's used for a lot of medication. You can read about Cordyceps when you go home. And this is used for our Cordyceps supplement to build our immunity. And it's one of the strong immunity booster. And we all know HIV attacks your immunity. So if you are taking Cordyceps and it's working for you, it's because the Cordyceps supplement is very good. Now I'm talking about Cordyceps supplement. When you go, if you're a partner, this is sold to you for 530 Ghana cedis. Sometimes when you show it to people, they're like, hey, neighbor, do you? Yes, but it does a lot of good things. Myself, normally women, when we do tests for cervical cancer, they tell us every 2 years we should do cervical cancer test. Normally we do pap smear test. And pap smear, if you go and do pap smear test and you get cancer in future, it will not be detected in the pap smear. Pap will only come out as positive or abnormal smear. That's just what it gives you. When you have an abnormal smear, they'll tell you go and do colposcopy to check and see if there's anything. But there's another test that we do. The thing that causes cervical cancer in women is called HPV. It's a virus. And if you have that virus in you, that is what causes cervical cancer in women. And we don't normally do those tests for our women. Though every year, January, Ghana says it's cervical cancer month. We do a lot of pap smear tests, but we don't do HPV virus tests. And normally, HPV virus test is done for people from 35 years going. That is when they will ask you to do it. And it's done every 5 years. So if you do it and it tests negative, you don't do again till 5 years' time, and then you do it. If it comes out positive, and they check the level and it's not so high, and they can use an immunity booster to boost it to clear it, they do it, and then, but if not, they'll have to do a laser surgery where they have to cut those virus out of your uterus and those things so that it wouldn't cause cervical cancer for you in future. And for me, every year I do, because of the bank too, every 2 years we were doing these tests. Every 2 years we do them. So regularly I was doing my smear test. So even when I left banking, it's something that became part of me. So I still do my 2 years smear. Last year, I decided to go and do a pap smear test. I went to 37. When I went, the lady asked, oh, how old are you? When I mentioned, she was like, oh, since you are over 40, let's do the pap smear, and then we'll do something called the HPV test. So I asked her, what is this? She said, oh, that one, when you do it, this. I asked, how much? When she said 250, I said, oh, 250 endorse. Let's do it. So we did both tests. After 2 weeks, I went for my results. That was when we were going to Dubai. So I went to Dubai, I went to have fun, happily. When I came back, went for my results. The day I got to the nurse's office, she took the results, she opened and she started smiling. I was like, mommy, we was restricted. You tell me what it is. And then she was like, oh, it's not anything, but we found some virus in your test, and it was high. And it was high. Normally, the HPV virus, if you have, let's say, below, you have 11 below, you are good to go. It will be normal, maybe white or just a normal, but mine was around 58%. 58%. When she said it, I was like, wow. Then I started getting scared. I was like, hey, so do I have syphilis? She said, no, you don't have, but this is the virus that can cause this. So I asked her, so what do I do? She said, one, if you have it, normally that's why now there's a vaccine to prevent cervical cancer. So teenagers from, I think, 13 years and above, now they encourage parents, especially girls, to take, and the vaccine is expensive. You take it about 2 times, and it's over 2,000 Ghana cedis for one. Every shot has its own price. So when she said, it's either you take the vaccine or you do that laser surgery, or we give you about 6 months if you get a good immunity booster or something that can help. After 6 months, when we do the test and it is gone or it is still there, then we take a decision. When she said it, I went home that day. I went to Google, as if I'm a medical student. I went to read everything about HPV virus, how it can go, how you can contract it, so many things, because I wanted to know more. So I was like, okay, we've been told cordyceps is a tumor prevention supplement. People with cancer take it and they get strong. HIV this. So I decided to buy 2. That's 1,060 to take it for 2 months. That is what I decided to do. And then when I bought it, I just prayed and I told God that, hey, this thing that I'm taking, I beg you, let it work for me like it's working for people. If it works, me too, I'll use it as a testimony for your name and then for long range. Because I want people to know that there are good things in long range. I took this for 2 months constantly without stopping, morning, evening. And when I finished taking it, after 2 months, I waited for my 7th month. I was supposed to come the 6th month. But the 7th month, because I was scared to go and do the test again, I did the test. When I did the test, they said, go and come another 2 weeks. Hey, waiting for the 2 weeks was not easy. So the 2 weeks came. I went to 37 to collect my results. And when I opened it, oh, God is good. God is good. Seriously. 58 had turned to 0%. 0%. And I look at the results, and the nurse was like, hey, madam, where the faculty doctor, no who says, she said, and she was like, then I will hear. So I started telling her what, and she was like, wow. Because some people come, they give them supplements. She mentioned some supplement. There's white man one, let's say the Western world one, and they come back. Sometimes they have to do the surgery or do the vaccine before. But you've come back after 7 months, and it's gone. By taking Cordyceps militaris. Even though it was expensive, but I was thinking of if I have to go and do surgery, if I don't even do the surgery and it turned into something else. And a year when I had my test and they said I had lost a colleague I used to work with in EcoBank. I used to sit in the same office with her from cervical cancer. Because when she tested the HIV virus, she kept it to herself because she wasn't married. And she felt, oh, when I get married and I give birth, then I'll let them do something about it. And it is because we all didn't know what she should do. And unfortunately, after 5-6 years, the things started coming out. And unfortunately, she went to do a surgery. It was late. She's gone. So because of that, this cordyceps, I know it's very expensive. But nowadays, when I go somewhere to prospect to people, especially when they are women, I try to draw women's attention. We are doing pap smear every time. But we don't know that pap smear is not the result. So it's not just what can show you that you don't have cervical cancer or you can't get it in future. If you are 35 and above, try and do, because if you do the HPV test, it's just once, after 5 years before you can do some again, and it will save you. If you do it and you even have it, the virus, Long Range has a solution for you. So that is why I decided to add cordyceps to this. And I wasn't taking the cordyceps on its own. I was taking cordyceps with this one too. This is also a little expensive. It's $230, but sometimes $240. I was also taking this. I was taking before I started taking the cordyceps. It's something I've taken for the past 3 years. I was taking it because of my eyes. I don't read with my glasses. I only use it for sight and driving. People sometimes ask me, why do I remove my glasses when I want to read? It's because of this thing. Because I used to read with my glasses before. But now, if you give me anything to read with this, I won't see. but I have to take it out and I'll see and I'll read it. This is what it does for us. And it actually protects us too. Those of us who take a lot of medication, those with pressure, diabetes, and all those sickness, if you are taking these chemical drugs, the Western drugs, please, berry oil is good. It will help wash away your liver and your kidney from those chemicals. And it makes you look very young. When I tell you my age, you won't believe it. My firstborn is in the university. My last born, when you see him, is taller than me. Berry oil, and by God's grace, I am moving. Yes, because I don't want to grow old. Though I'll grow old, but I don't want to look aging. That's what I mean. Not that I don't want to grow old. Yes, so that is why I added it. Okay, and this is something I put on every presentation I do. I always have it there. I'll leave it like this, and then I'll do the demo for us to see, so that you can read what is on it. You can use it for yourself too. It is something that I read from Tom Hanks, and I like so much. It is something that always encourages me when I'm moving. Please, the light, so that we'll do the demo. So like I mentioned, the microphone. I'm going to do just 2 demo with some of our products here for us, so that we will see. So I have these 2 sanitary pads here, and then I have the Long Range brand, the one I showed over there. This is our heavy flow. This is how the packet looks like. Sealed nicely. You see how it is. When you open it, you can also close it back again. That's what I've taken this from. I mentioned ours is very thin. So when you see, you think it doesn't work, but it works. It's heavy flow. This is also from another company. Those who use it know where it's from. It's heavy flow. This one too is also from another company. They say it's all heavy flow. So I'm going to do a demo with the 3 of them. What I'm going to do is to test the absorbency rate of all of them, so that you know which one that when I buy, they will tell me it's leak-free. And then for us to know the cotton and then, the tissue paper and recycling material I talked about, you see it from them. And then the plant-based one, that's the Long Range one, you see what you see inside. So I'll open them. When I finish the test too, I'll call on maybe 2 women, so that they will just come and touch, and then for us to see what. Okay, the men too come, so that for your wives and your sisters, and and sometimes some of you buy these things for your wives, so. Okay, so this is one. And then this is our Long Range one. Oh, I was supposed to show you people something fair. I won't stick it now. I'll show you before. I want to open the Long Range one. I mentioned the ionized strip, the green thing I was showing us in our pad. Now when you look inside here, this is the ionized strip that I mentioned in our pad. Now when you look inside this one, they've also put something blue here. They say it's a hair strip, but it is not a strip. It's something that can be torn, and then this is also, you see there's some small blue thing. They are copying Long Range. It is not a strip. So I'm going to put water in here. Hey, I was supposed to do the test first. Okay. Water in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I am coming to test the absorbent rate of the parts we have here. So I'll take the same quantity of water for all of them. Maybe the long range one cry, I'll take more than that. So this is what I've taken. I'm going to do these ones first before I do the long range, so that when I tell you to come and test it, you won't say because I did the long range one first. That's why it's dry. So I'm trying to depict, let's say, if we are having our period, we are menstruating, how we flow, what goes into the pad. That is what I'm doing, so that we will test how absorbent it can. You see this one, the water I've poured in is taking time to even go into the pad, so it's still sitting on it. I'll leave it so that it will do its work. I'm pouring the same quantity in this one too. So same quantity for this one too, and even more. So this is the long range one. So I have this tissue. I'm going to use it to test the absorbency of what I've just done. Some of them, the water is even still not gone. And then I'll call on maybe 2 women and 2 men to come and touch it for me. Yes, and you'll be one of the men. Because you. So I'm putting the tissue here. I won't press it myself. So I need 2 volunteers. Please come over and come and touch the parts. So one from here, one man from here, one woman from here. So I want you to press on the long range part so that we'll see whether it's dry. Okay. And then on the, yes. So this is it. The first one she's pressed. This is the long range one. It's still dry. So please press on this one too for me. That's what this one, the water is still there. Okay. So this is the other one she pressed on too. The water is still inside. So I'd like you to come and do it. You. So just. You should change the tissue. So that. So that his will not get, okay, it's true. Okay, there's no tissue here. So you please come and use your hand so that. I have tissue here. They're always prepared, though. You see, oh. Hey. We are always prepared. Oh, only money. Sometimes papers. The other one is not worth. So you do is come and touch. You touch the first one, then you do the second one too for me. Press on it so that we'll see whether. Okay. Yeah. You saw your strength. It's still the same, man. So that's what you just did. Wow. Yes, and then do the second one. And then the third one. Oh.
It seems like this one is made in Ghana.
These ones are made from Procter and Gamble. Yes. These are made from Procter and Gamble. And Procter and Gamble is a UK company. This is made from Longreach, a Chinese company that we always condemn. And Procter and Gamble is now doing Oral-B toothpaste. Longreach is now manufacturing Oral-B toothpaste for these 2 companies. Yes, in our factory in Nigeria. So, yes, now what I mentioned about the ionized strip, I'll just tear it up so that we'll see what the strip is like. So this is the ionized strip in the pad. The green strip I showed you, and this is what does all the work on our women. The gynae problems, the cervical cancer that you want to prevent, the itching, boils, and apart from just that, prostrate I mentioned for men. we have the same thing in our, how do you call it, panty liner. So it also works for men too. And this thing, when you are somebody who gets migraine often, you can wet it and put it on it and sleep. I know the men will say, why would I put a sanitary napkin on my head when I have migraine? But it works very, very well. And now inside, what we have inside too, you see, it's dry so much that even tearing it is a problem. Now this is what comes out of it. It is plant-based, so what comes out of it is like tapioca. That's what comes, and this is also plant. It's good for the human body, so it won't harm you when you use it. Now this one, we have the same blue thing inside, but see, it's just a color that is in it. And now see the part that comes from it. It is all tissue paper. Tissue paper, so when I press the water, see. So if you are using it and you say it's absorbent, that's why sometimes you buy always and you have to change your pad in a day about 3 or 4 times. Because if you don't change it, it will leak. And it's made of tissue paper. The tissue paper that we're told not to be using when we're kids. It has been sealed and done nicely now. And these are most of the causes of our gynae problems now. Most of them, because of these things. The same thing to apply to this one. The same blue thing is inside. Also, that when it's here, it comes with the tissue. So you see how it is. The same tissue paper, recycling papers, put together, and then color. And then the back has even torn when I was taking it from here. So imagine it here when you have it in your pant. It will just pre-leak under it. So this is what, these are what we have on our Ghanaian market. But when you go to the shop, somebody will see it. When they see this one 8 cedis and see long reach for 20 or 22 cedis, they will tell you, neboye do you? But you are forgetting that when you buy the long reach one, you are protecting yourself from a lot of things that will save your money for the future. This is cold water. So with the cup I have here, these 2 cups here, I mentioned the alkaline water when I was talking at first. Now this is our alkaline flask. This is how inside look like. You see some sieve under it. It's a filter. The sound you hear in it is stones. It's tourmaline stones that have been put inside. It's embedded in the cup, so the stones can't come out. That is what alkalines are water. When I say alkalines are water, what it simply does is that it changes our acid water, the pH level in it, into alkaline. Now I'll take my pH indicator. This is our pH indicator card. This card is not a magic long reach has done. It can be found on the internet. If you want to check pH level, just Google pH level indicator on the internet and you will get the same thing. It's the same thing we have also printed out in a card form to use it to show you anytime you want to demonstrate how our water looks like. Now I have this water. It's a mineral water. And I'll pour a little of it in here so that we can check the pH level or its acid level for all of us to see the mineral waters we have been drinking. I'll pour the same thing inside here. That's the alkaline flask, so that we will use it to do the demo for us. Now, when you are coming to drink alkaline water, after pouring the water in your flask, you don't do any magic again. The only thing you do is to shake it. When you shake it, it alkalines the water. How alkaline you want your water is how you shake your cup. Now, if you don't want to drink this water immediately, what you can do is that when you pour it inside, you can put it down. Maybe after 20 minutes when you are ready to drink, you take it and shake so that it will stir together and you drink. But then if you put water in this cup and it's more than 12 hours, don't drink it. It becomes over alkaline, which is not good. So after 12 hours, please, no water here should be drunk. Just pour it away and do some. And this one, when you buy it, is for life. It's not like the alkaline water. I saw some last 2 weeks. It comes in 9 in a pack. And people buy it and store it in the house and take and be drinking small. Meanwhile, the alkaline water, you have to do it fresh and drink it. So if you are doing it and putting it down and drinking it small, that means the goodness of it is going away. So after shaking the water, my water is now ready to be tested. It's alkaline. If I was going to drink it, after shaking it, you drink it. And when you drink it, what does it do for you? It does so many things for our bodies. If time will not permit me, so I won't do the other test. If you want to check how alkaline breaks fat in our system, when you do what I just did by shaking the water and pouring it here, and you pour our normal cooking oil, it can be the olive oil, I have done the sunflower test or canola oil. When you pour it on it and you stir the water, after stirring it, when you put it down, you see the fat breaking down in the water nicely. And that is what happens to our system. When you drink alkaline water, it breaks down fat in you. That's why we tell you that alkaline water helps burn cholesterol from your system. It also helps when you want to lose weight. It's not a rapid weight loser, but it helps break down fat in your system. If you do the same with the normal mineral water, just the fat, stir it and leave it down, the oil will come back up and it will just be sitting there. So that is what happens when we drink the mineral water in our system. The water comes and then it sits there. So you have to use medication and others to clear it from your system. So I normally tell people that this cup, every household needs some. Even if you can't buy 2, 3 and put it down, at least one in every household, because children can drink from it. Babies who have started eating solid food, the food we eat now are full of chemicals because we are using fertilizer and other things to plant it. So your baby can also drink alkaline water. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to test this. This is a pH indicator tester. It's an iodine. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some drops in both water that I tested. 1, 2, 3. Oh. This is the water that came directly from the mineral water bottle. And then this is the alkaline one that came from the alkaline cup. Now when you look on our pH indicator here, from here to here, any water that you are drinking that falls within this are acidic. If it's just like this, that means it's bad, don't drink it. And we have mineral water in Ghana now that falls within these 3, but we don't know, and I will not mention it, but we are drinking it. Yeah. And we are buying them and drinking it. It's because they are more cheaper than other mineral water. We think they are good, but they are not good. Now, from here going, you have here, it's a little alkaline, but it's neutral, so it's not bad. And then over here, it's alkaline. So when you look at this one, this falls within this place. This is mineral water. Exactly. This is mineral water. We call it mineral water. We drink it every day. When we are sick, we are drinking. So if imagine somebody with acid reflux problem, ulcer, and you are taking your ulcer medication, you are drinking this every time, it will not cure it. You will just be buying medicine every time because you are still putting acid in your system. Because the water is to neutralize the system, to help digestion and all those things. But if you are not drinking the right water, it wouldn't go. Now, this is what I just tested. What I tested falls here. So if you are drinking this water, you are having some healthy things coming inside you. It will help you break down fats, I mentioned. It helps controls diabetic, hypertension, and all those things, the pressure and then the levels. It is not magic. It's just water. It's just water we put in this cup. And this cup, apart from water, we don't put anything inside. No beverage, no Fanta, nothing. It is just no cocoa. Somebody will think I have a nice flask, I can put this inside. No, it is just for water. And we don't put chill water inside. When you want to drink your chill water, you can drink it later, but alkaline water is to help your system. So drink your chill water later, and then after drinking, you put the alkaline and neutralize the system. It will work for you. And apart from that, too, we don't put soap inside. If you are cleaning it, no soap. So if you get one, we'll give you the instructions on how to clean the cup and how to manage it in your house when you have it. It's not any work. It's not any work. If you want to drink the water like I did, if you are lazy and you don't want to be shaking it, you pour the water inside. Let it sit down small. After some 20 minutes or 10, you just shake and let it stir. You drink your water and that's it. So this is all about our cup. So I wouldn't waste so much time. The main reason why we are here, we'll call our other speaker so that he will come and finalize everything for us. So that we'll take our decision. And then if we decide to sack our bosses, like I did to mine, You will be free to be able to do it. And then after sacking your boss, you will not be hiding from your colleagues because after going, you don't have anything doing. But because of Long Range, I drive my car and always put it in front of my boss, and he tells me that, hey, wait till now, bank, no. And sometimes I'll proudly tell them yes. Because Long Range has been good and is still good. It's touching lives and it's continuing to touch lives. So please, whatever we are coming to tell you now, pay attention to it very well, especially our prospects. And our partners who are here too, if you are lukewarm, please pay attention to what is coming now and up your game. And up your game.
We have amazing products. Thank you so much, Eugenia. When it comes to the Long Range products, she has authority over the products. We couldn't do more products, but we have products for everyday use. From the moment you wake up till you sleep, we have products. Shampoo, body wash, roll-on, sanitary pad, body cream, everything, mouth freshener. We have all that. At this juncture, which is the most important reason why we are here, I would love to invite this gentleman who held my hand when I joined Long Range. All that I have achieved is because I learned from this man. In this business, to succeed, humility is number one. Don't see anybody that this person, I'm older than this person, or I'm more intelligent than this person. You humble yourself, God will lift you up. So he is an authority in what he is coming to talk about. Everything I have achieved in this business is because I submitted myself to this man. So please help me. I know you are also tired, so stretch your bones a bit by giving a standing ovation as we welcome the big man in a small package, Mr. Kennedy Amoako.
Oh, you can do it better for her. Do it better for her. In fact, do it better for the two of them. The two powerful ladies. Please take your seats. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. In a couple of about 15 minutes, maximum 20 minutes, we should be out of here. There was a lady who came first. Exactly 2 o'clock, the lady was here. I think she's tired and gone. In fact, wherever the enemies are and they are tormenting her life, God will punish them. Because I think she's a new person. She doesn't know about the business. And then all of a sudden, while she was seated, she said she had an emergency. She had to leave. In fact, wherever that emergency came from, back to sender. The time when we're coming to talk about L'Agent, something happens. Anybody seated here that is new, you don't know about how our business works, and at this moment, somebody is also catching and tying and doing something somewhere just to tie your destiny back to sender. Sometimes that's what happens. So at the time your blessings are coming, that is the time the enemy also resurrects from their dead. God will punish them. Let me not bore you too much. I'm also a chartered accountant, as all of them are chartered. You see, don't let the chartered scare you. Because somebody may be sitting here and feels like all that these people are talking about, it appears is for only chartered accountants. No. What it means is that this is a business that has integrity. And that is why it's able to attract people with integrity. Professionals are guided by ethics. And their ethical character is not only binded by their profession. Even our lifestyle out of our profession are being watched. So assuming you find a professional doing something wrong somewhere, and you come and put it in the newspaper, you see how they give it the title, an ACCA member does this, so that it will gain publicity. The lawyer so and so has done that. They won't say Mrs. so and so. They look for the name that is important attached to the person's name. The titles that are important. You let Nana, how many of you here knows Nanado's grandchildren? Do you know any? Let any of Nanado's grandchildren do something wrong and let them put in the newspaper, oh, so and so, just the name. Nobody will pay attention. But let them title it, the grandson of Nanado. The whole world will get to know about it. So if you see the chartered accountants in the business, it tells you that don't worry, the game has changed. The face of network marketing has what? Changed. So be comfortable to start your network marketing business. Not only am I also a member of ACCA, but I also run an account. Please, for me, okay, all right, that's fine. Not only am I a chartered accountant, but I also run an accounting firm. So as a chartered accountant, I wake up in the morning and I move from one company to another, and I have not stopped that. I'm still running my business. So don't let what we are going to talk about today be a reason for you to go and resign from a work that you're already doing. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. In the case of Eugenia, she was just tired of 8 to 5, 8 to 6 in Ecobank. And she just felt, where I've gotten to, I want to start doing something else. Then she chanced on Longreach. Maybe you have not gotten to the point where you should go and resign. We are not saying that network marketing business is the very best to the point that resign when you have not gotten anywhere. You will get to a point where nobody will tell you to quit that plan A you are holding on to now. You have not gotten there. Now let the business we're going to talk about be a plan B. But nobody will tell you that the plan B has overtaken the plan A. I also run a credit union, so I'm very busy. It doesn't end there. Because of network marketing, I have registered a marketing company. And the focus is only to promote Longreach brand. That is what I have at Registrar General. I didn't add any other objective. My objective is so focused that it is Longreach brand. So you won't go to my website and see that I am marketing other brands. I have an e-commerce. These days, e-commerce is popular. So you go, somebody have a website, Jumia. They have different websites, and they are promoting everything. Some. My e-commerce is only Longreach. You see how serious I am? If this was to be a joke, I won't invest in a website. This is a gentleman who developed the website. Technically, he's the one who handles all the technical back-end things for me. And I pay him. And we spent to build our website. Why did we do that? So that the public can be educated and informed. Because that was missing when I got into the business. You need information. It depends on what Kojo will tell you. Today, Kojo will tell you it is X. When you meet Amma, he will tell you it is Y. When you meet AC, he will tell you it is Q. Then you become confused. Professionals, we want straightforward things. We want the truth. Then I also have my club. When you start your network marketing business, our leaders have encouraged us to have a team name. You see, it motivates your team members. It let everybody know which direction you are going. What do you stand for? So when you start your business today, it's advisable that you start with a name. Sly did not ride on PGW and say, me to PGW, shut up. No. She slept on her pillow, woke up one day and said, Ken, what if we crush dreams? That is the name I want to define for my team. And that is what she has maintained. Eugenia decided, is it Regal Empire? And that is what she's running by. What about you? Start thinking of a business name you are going to give to your business you are going to start today, if you have not thought of one. If you're already in the business and you don't have a business name, start thinking of one, because it makes you become serious. In Longreach, within a space of 5 years, I started in 2017 November using the products. Then in March 2018, that was when I took the business on my shoulders to take off. From March 2018 to today, it's supposed to be 7 cars. I'm here to talk to you about cars and travels. No, that is not the direction. That's not the focus at all. Somebody asked me on Facebook, so where are the cars? Then I replied him, I don't need the cars, I need the money. You come to Amasaman, I've built an office, 3-story building office with the money. You come there, some of the money I used it to start a foundation, 6-unit apartment to be given to people who finish school in Accra, get job in Accra and don't have accommodation. I don't need 2 years advance, pay monthly. But you will pay maintenance fee every month as well. Because I won't allow you to be sweeping. I'll get people to sweep, whether you like it or not. So that you don't leave my accommodation dirty and unpainted. No. You pay. If you like, come and take it. And you see, I will structure it in such a way that I will share in your national service fee. And then the salary you'll be taking from your new job, I'll take a portion. And I know traffic and transport is a problem. In no time, I'll get transport business. So if you like, when you are going, I'll talk to Ghana police. Then they will allow only me, my bus, to have police convoy. So we will bypass all that. It's possible. We are in Ghana. So the moment that car moves from Saperman, you tell me we are police need not come back. All these you see, you need to think of providing solution to society. So I don't need the cars, but I need the money. And we have the option to take money. I did not join Long Reach for cars. I joined Long Reach to make money and to impact on lives of people. What is the essence of parking 7 cars at home? How many do I use? Even now, when you come home, the Honda CR-V, the old one, the 2007 one, when Osborne came to my house and saw I've covered the car, he said, what car is that? I said, that's my new Range. I'm coming to release. Because the car is covered. And he believed it. I said, yeah, it's my Range. Up to now, he still believes it's the Range. But Osborne is not the Range. It's the old one you want to buy that I'm not selling to you. I've covered it. The car is there. I'm not using it. It's covered. The small car, the first car they gave to my daughter, Honda Fit, 2016, 2017 model. You come to the house, it's parked there. We don't even use it. My wife has delivered. She's at home. She doesn't go anywhere. I'm the only one who go out and come in. Another car, I gave it to Ima, the boy who assists me with my accounting service. When he became chartered accountant, I gave it to him. He's using it. So what do I need cars for? Car no be what I go chop. When it comes to travel, I've lost count of them. So I just put there several travels. I've just lost count. From 2018, I did Dubai, I did China. 2019, I did China, I did Dubai, I did Tanzania, I did other places, multiples. 2020, COVID, so we didn't travel. 2021, we started traveling again. I've lost count. So now I don't know. I've also used some of my commissions to buy regional stockists as soon as Long Reach opened it. Some people didn't see the strategic direction, so they were trying to copy, and they copied blindly. I didn't buy the regions because I want to make money. I bought the regions because I know in Long Reach, it's not everybody who joined my team. But if people get to understand the business, the market will grow in the future. So I only positioned myself for tomorrow. Not necessary to make profit today. So that when the market grows, even though you are not in my team, you are in my team. Because as a regional stockist, I control the regions. So when the monies are coming, I'll also go get some indirectly. And at that time, I will sell the region to someone else because somebody will be interested. I can't manage alone. And I'll sell it ×2 plus goodwill. See, if you are here, don't just be here for the cars. Be here to make money and change the lives of some people. That is what network marketing can do for you. Then best stockist 2021, 2 regions. So basically, that is it about me. I just want to tell you something here today, that dream works. Dream works. When you dream and you fail to take action, please, you are sitting on your victory. When you dream, take an action, and it's going to help you. So, this is a life Long Reach promises you. Lifestyle. Very beautiful lifestyle. Today, I can wake up in the morning. What question were you asking me about tomorrow? Is it tomorrow what? You asked whether I will leave early or something. I won't leave early. Come anytime. I don't work for anybody again. I'm not under obligation to be in somebody's office at 8. I'll be there when I want to be there. If you can't wait, cancel the contract. I have a plan A. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So today I'll work. Weekends are my busiest day. Monday I rest. Wednesday is for long range. Friday is for long range. Tuesday, Thursdays are my only accounting business days. The other days I have staff who help me in doing the other work. Simple lifestyle. These days I can spend time with my children, with my wife, go out, be at home, have time. But some 5 years back, I couldn't have done that. You get time to spend with loved ones. Some 5 years back, my family didn't understand me. Because when they have funerals, I'm not there, but I'll send money. When they have programs, I don't come. Because I was busily building my long-range business. You can't use funeral to distract me. No. For me, that is me. You can't distract me. It won't work. Those who know me. It won't work. I had to spend time to build a business. Now I've gotten to the point I can go back and balance off. And that is it. And how will you do that? We'll give you the money to live that life. You travel around the world at our expense. You get a car. Then you one day be on that mountain and say, here I am, world. Where else do you want me to go? And these are the things we offer you, including scholarships. And our business model is simple. The act of duplication. And that is what I'm going to talk to you about in some few moments. But hey, the lifestyle I talked to you about, look at some of the evidences. This was in audio. This was the latest one. We went last year, Dubai. Reason why I'm showing this first is that another opportunity is here today, and you can be one of them. When I took my business off in March 2018, April, I qualified for my USA trip. You see, you are jealous, so you are not even clapping. Whether you clap or not, I will go to Dubai again. So today can be a day that you can also enjoy financial freedom. This was the Dubai trip. You can see the famous right? Can you read it? Correct. With the master. You are here and you want to join 2022 trip. Let's go. This is the lifestyle we are talking about. Pressure, this can let the blood pressure come. I tell you, what's your name? That's my wife, the lady who brought me to the business. I He's so nice. Is this not fun? This is distressing. The beauty of it is alright. The beauty of it is you going
shit.
You see, and have all these fans.
And you're so CB.
This is dinner on the desert.
We didn't come to the city to cross bridges. You vibe.
There is a promo run right now.
Talk.
For you to join. Trouble pack.
Yeah, baby.
I need you to see the hotel. That's our hotel room. Sit on it, you get up, no flash. You don't have to touch anything. I want you to listen to this boy. Just listen to him. See the bed? If you are not married, you can go alone. But when you get there, don't worry, God will take care of you.
What you push with us?
Tell them.
What you share with us?
Tell them.
Maybe you are busy. Yeah, you will say. You will say, this
boy started a business in secondary school whilst he was in secondary school, and now he has shops in Swedru. Long rich money. It's not about the cars and the travels, but the fact that you can get enough to put food on the table, you can get enough to start something for yourself. That is what we are interested in. There are people who through Longreach, now they are in the university because Longreach pays them and they use their commissions to take care of themselves. This is the life impactation we are talking about here. This was, I told you in 2018 when I started, within a month or two I qualified. So between March to June, I got 2 slots for China, and I also made it for the USA trip. So that is the chairman of the company, that is me, that is Eric Donto. So it was the 2 of us who went together with several other leaders who also qualified in the business. Then this was the US promotion that was running, that I qualified. You see the US picture. Then the 2019, we made it again for, that was after 1 year, I made it again for 6 slots. When I talk about 6 slots, 2 slots and all that, it's very simple. When I start telling you about a business, when you join with your children. You heard Eugenia talking about her daughter qualifying. Yes, that is the way we do it. That is how we do it. Don't join alone. Don't be selfish. Think about your children. Me, I created an account when my wife even got pregnant to the last born. I say last because I won't go again. We are going to enjoy honeymoon. Oh, Sly, I'm serious. But Longreach have got family planning products. So try and make use of it. You want me to say it? I won't say it. So this was in China. You got it. This was in China. This was also in China. So that was Sylvia. 2019, we went with her. That was her first trip. Am I right? First trip. We went with Sylvia. You see her. See Sylvia then. See Sylvia now. I don't know what she was trying to do in front of us, but we take it like that at the time. And then when we talk about cars also, I got my first 2 cars in 2018. So my daughter had an account. Kayla is now a big girl. She see this picture, she gets angry. But unfortunately, that is who you were at the time, you know. And that was me. So you see me then, you see me now. Some changes come inside, yes. So some of the most recent trips. This was...
Okay, Longreach.
I think Singapore. No. I think this is Singapore, right? Okay, this is China. This was 2019. There we go. We have dinner. Everything. Yeah, so this is Singapore 2020. The moment we landed in Ghana, no COVID lockdown came. Even though it would have been locked down in Singapore. Hey! We were tired. You see, unlike we go to National Theatre to go and watch Cantata and the rest. This is action. When the fire can feel it. When the on beats. So they are us on Singapore. This trip was fun. It was fun. We really had fun. This was in Singapore. So guys, that is me. This is fun. I tell you, this is fun. We'll enjoy over there. All right. So you're watching. It's not on TV. It's real. What you are seeing there is real. People fighting, all that. It was real. And this athlete so all these were, and Singapore have a very pulling. You know how I already know how to So we just had fun. Then last year's 6th anniversary, these are people who qualified for cars, Dubai trip. I'm sure you can see Sylvia right over there. Last year I didn't qualify for car, so you won't see me here. I went on retirement, so I wasn't part. That is how the business is. It is not necessarily for those who started first, and it's not a fact that because you are the leader, you will always be enjoying, and those who joined later keep suffering. Sylvia made a car fund last year. I didn't make anything. This year she made it for $18,000. I made $13,000. It is based on your effort. It means she did better than I did. It's not about because I am her leader, anytime I have to gain and she has to. No. You can start today. And this year, you can get 3 cars. Sylvia will get 0. But God forbid, she's already told me this year her target is like 3, 4 cars already. And she can achieve it. That is hard. This year, she would have gotten 2. If not for some technical issue. If they had extended the promo like they normally extend, she could have made it. She would have made it for it. And we give away some TVs and other souvenirs. This year, 7th anniversary is coming on in June. And we are going to give away free things. But this year, we will launch the anniversary in May before the anniversary itself. So just stay tuned. My latest trip, US. I told you I qualified for some US trip. We couldn't go. Some people didn't get their visas. When you qualify, it's not by default. If it requires visa and you go and you don't get a visa, it's not Long Reach fault. Long Reach will support you with all the documentations, bank statement, letters. They will pay for everything. But if you are not able to go through your visa interview, that one will be you now, your matter. But you still have the slot. So we came to Washington, then we came to New York. Yes, so these are the 3 states. This is one of the fun activities we're having. It's always fun. We don't go there for meetings and we go there to relax. So we went there, one of the activities, this lady is also a Ghanaian. So we started this. This was at this and we had a lot of activities. For time's sake, we can't show everything. Okay, for time's sake, just see how the thing will roll. Maybe some of you, when you go and then you know, say, oh, crowd, yeah, because we did not return home. The man cracked, you know, I was safe to go and sit on it. And the thing was rolling around and went high, high, high. And I started singing, high, high, children of the Lord. And I was safe. So that is how it was. Then we started moving around. I just wanted to move, and then I move on. Husband, can you forward it a minute? Okay, it's all right. So this is how it happens. Once I was speaking, I was actually scared. But I just have to do something, just to take my mind off the fears. Can you imagine this? Nasadia, you tune on the top of it. So these are some of the things that were going through my mind. But by the grace of God, we spaced this pain and we came back safely. So some of the fun. I was so much annoyed with this activity. It's just like you come to Ghana and then a bus take you and say, we are taking you on Ghana guided tour. Then they'll take you to Accra Central, Kwame Nkrumah Museum. Then they show you this Kwame Nkrumah statue, you see. Then they'll take you to East Legon, this Mensa Utabil's house. Then they'll take you inside Trasako. Then they say that this is Eugenia. You see, it was, I was so annoyed.
So you can see.
They took us round to where Jay-Z lives, Michael Jackson's house, and I was so angry. Where they act most of the movies, the street, they say this is where that car got accident in this movie. I said, we can't think crowd to be this, and they charge Long Bridge for it. I said, So when I came back to Ghana, I said, we need to talk to the tourism companies. We should also do some. When people come, we should do guidance. And this is just like you being at Parliament House. Then they come and put the bus there. Then they take you to the museum. They even took us to World War II, their museum, where they buried the soldiers. And I said, I don't know any of these soldiers. Why are you showing me this thing? It was so annoying. Do you get the point? And this is the latest car I bought on 22nd September 2020, during the COVID time for my wife. But by the grace of God, I'm helping her to use it, because it looks like she doesn't have use for it now. So I'm using it. Maybe when school reopens, I'll buy the range. Then I give this to her back. Shut up. Don't worry, you will see. So this is a car I bought for her. And do you know why I bought this for her? I bought it for her out of shame. Because when she talked to me about Long Range the first time, I wasn't giving her my mind. I said it's a scam. How can they be giving cars? Are they correct? Can this kind of company survive? Is everything okay with them? That they are just giving cars and houses and you're also following them. Don't you know you are a teacher and I'm an accountant? When I tell you this company doesn't have a future, believe me, I've already seen it as an accountant. These were my words. So I bought this car for her out of shame. Long Reach paid us. You know, we're not traveling. So the travel money, I took the cash, my car fund. So I took all the monies. Then the money was sitting in the account and I didn't know what to use it for. Then I said, let me buy you this car. And I didn't know cars can let the love ladies have for you change. That very day, it changed. So that is the car. And what Eugenia said is actually true. My wish was to buy Toyota RAV4. But I didn't know this car is a crazy car. I then understood why they said you can't drive Mercedes and have an accident. And it is true. Mercedes used to have that term. I remember when I was in secondary school, my school son's father always come to pick him up with Mercedes. You can't drive this car and easily, unless you yourself want to crash the car. Because when you are getting close to an object, the car pulls back. When you are going off your lane on the road, the car starts vibrating and pulls you back. So even when you are sleeping off, I think it's a mechanism just to alert you. I think I love this car, and if I have the chance, I wouldn't buy any car below this standard. I've really loved, and it's because of Long Range. Give it up for Long Range. And now the year 2021-2022, our year has ended, and look at 13 people who have qualified for cars in Long Range. And Long Range is going to award them. These are some of the beautiful and handsome people. This time around, my flyer came with my wife because I've woken up from my dream. And so everything I move on with her. So these are some of the people. And we are going to be, the money will be ready this week or next week. Romeo, he asked me yesterday, let's do that for Romeo. He's qualified for his second car. That is his name here, Romeo. Romeo. And he got Honda CR-V, brand new. And that is what he used to learn how to drive. Me, I use Nissan Match. Nissan Match. You know Nissan Match? Even before the Nissan Match, when I was younger, my father, the best car my father had was Opel Astra. Do you know that car? That was the car I used to learn how to drive. You used Honda CR-V. You know what that means? A Civic, yes, sorry, Civic. You know what that car means? That's the car you are using to learn how to drive. Are you okay? Anyway, so how do we get all that money and all these incentives? That was what I was called here for. It's very simple. I group them in 4 categories. One of them is dependent on your main effort, your own efforts. Another one is dependent on you sharing your testimonies with other people. Then the third one is based on growing a team. Then the fourth category is based on leadership. Leadership. So the first one is based on your effort. Say your effort. Your effort. Oh, those here alone, class 1, say your effort. Class 2, say your testimonies. And then JHS, say your team. And then the principals, say your leadership. God bless you. Clap for yourselves. So if we say your effort, what do we mean here? You, just by buying some products today to sign up, we pay you. How do you get paid? The same product you buy at the mall for use at home, buy it directly from the company and use it to register. We will give you up to 20% discount today. Clap for Longreach. And I'll use myself as a testimony. What actually brought me into this business, bring me the toothpaste, was the toothpaste. My wife had a toothache, and eventually we were going to extract the teeth. And so for Mohamed Dela Kwampa, Comfort Kwampa, was in South Africa. She's in the Church of Pentecost. She called me from South Africa and said, Ken, matise pese obe join a Longreach no. And yes, she. Ko akramo na koto paste mahana. Yes, you okutunisi mentu. Koto paste we mano. And it had been for 1 year. See, at that moment, I didn't even remember she was talking about Longreach. I wouldn't have gone to buy. See, I hated the company to the extent that I didn't want to see their products. Just because they give cars and houses, I didn't want to see anything about them. No, because it doesn't make sense. Like from our training, that doesn't make sense. Use a company's product, tell other people, and they give you car and house. How? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I wasn't ready. But foolishly, I went to the Accra Mall, bought the toothpaste, sent it home. My wife saw it and said, but is it not the same Longreach I've been telling you we should go? I said, oh, is that so? Let me see. I said, oh. Then she started using. 3 days, the toothache got vanished. And I bought this for 45 cedis at the mall at the time. Then when it got finished, I said, we are not buying any other toothpaste again. Let's go back to the mall and go and see if they have more. He said, no. They have a wholesale shop at East Legon. We went there and I met Lawrence. Then I said, okay, we want to buy. He said, oh, boss, you can actually register. I said, how much is registration? He said, registration fee is free. You don't pay registration. But what about application fee? He said, free. I said, but am I not going to be paying membership fee or dues? I said, no, there is no membership fee. Just what you are buying, we can use it to register you, your children, and your wife. And then buy your products. And when you go home next week, we will pay you. I said, what do you mean? So I bought it for 23 cedis. I said, what? And as an accountant, I spent 45 cedis out of accountant ego. See, the thing paid me. I felt like returning the one Longreach gave me to the mall, ShopRite, and say, the thing I bought, I've returned it. Give me my 45 cedis. You see, so you save. And that time too, there was product promotion. So when we bought it, we bought more, we got free extra products. Which if I had bought it at the mall, I won't get it. And because we bought a lot, and I used it to register myself and my children, the following week, indeed, Longreach paid us. You understand? But you see, when I registered, I didn't add my bank details because I wasn't still convinced. So these people, they want to take my bank details, and what if they go and hack my account? You know, I had my own doubts. So it was when later they called me, so, oh, they've paid you, but you can, because you didn't add your bank details, it's saying no bank. I said, oh, really? Okay, let me give you this bank. I gave a dormant account, and actually they pushed the money in. So, really? Then the following week, I went to buy again to see when, if I buy in the name of my children, will the money continue to come? So I did it, and then 4 weeks later, money hit again. I said, oh, this thing appears to be almost true. But you see, Sly, I was still thinking of integrity. So I spoke to my mom and said, D, your leg issues, I learned there is this company called Longreach. They have some products for leg. Can I buy some for you? Then I registered my mom under her grandson. and bought the bone and leg product. My mom started giving me good testimony. I said, really? And my son got paid, and I got paid. The guy said, this thing is almost 40% true. Let me talk to Mamena at Kaswa, my cousin. Then I went to put her under my wife to see. Then they paid my wife too and paid me. I said, these people look like, is it not somebody's money they are sending to me? Then I started doing research on why those monies were paid. Then I understood their calculation, the compensations. I said, then it makes sense. So that was when I woke up from my dream. Because nobody was teaching me. Like me today, you people, some of you join, and there is information available to teach you the comp plan. Me, nobody was telling me how you are being paid, how the bonus is calculated, why you get the car. Nobody was telling me. Nobody. Because I didn't have any upline sensible enough in Ghana here. So out of Takashi, then I spoke to Mama UK. So she identified me and came all the way from UK to Ghana. And UK's hardly lie. Those who are trained, somebody like Sylvia, me sometimes I'm diplomatic. But she's not like that. She and Eugenia, they are straightforward. Me, I like to, I didn't a black, but I try to pamper you a little, the Ghana style. My UK came down to Ghana, and then in February 2018, so she actually made me to understand the compensation plan real. That was what gingered me, and I couldn't sleep for 3 nights. Then I went to borrow 60,000 to open a branch in Cape Coast in March. That was when I started the business. So all that is due to your effort. Now your testimonies. So you realize that I said when I bought product in the name of my children, I got paid. So the same way, when you tell somebody to tell somebody, you get paid. We have 3 different bonuses. This is not a training class, so I'm not going to explain them. Then your team growth. Today I'm getting the cars, I'm getting the travels and all that. Not because of only me, my efforts, but because Sylvia is working hard with her team. I have Akuma Mamazimbi working hard with her team. I have Faustina Adams working hard with her team. How are they working hard? They are doing presentations. They've not stopped sharing the good news. And that is how we are all growing. So you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Sylvia and I, we chat. Now we are even 3 parties. We talk, we don't sleep. We chat. Every concern in Long Range, we know it all. We chat. The issue she talk about somebody saying it's a scam, we all know. When you hit me, I hit her. Then we are learning. That is how we work. And that is why we get the rewards. Then your leadership helps you to grow from one rank to another. And as you grow in leadership, you get a house incentives, the scholarships, and so on and so forth. This is all. That is all. So I talked about money you can make. How much money are we talking about here? We're talking about monies in the ranges of 47,000. That is the minimum money you can earn within 12 cycles. If I say 12 cycles, I mean either 12 weeks or 12 months, depending on you. Can I get 3 people who love me to come forward? Let me demonstrate what I mean by the 12 cycle. 3 people. Yeah, but I'm not giving you money. Just take note. So, can I get one more? At this moment, everybody should be seated. Very good. I like the way you are posing. When you go out, pose like that about Long Range. Are you a member of Long Range? You are a member. You are even confused. You are saying yes and no. All right. So you stand here for me. Let's assume this man joined the business today. Can you face the 2 beautiful ladies? Though they are married and they have children. Just face them. So this man joined today. We are in March. Then by the end of April, latest, this man invited this man. 1, 2, stand here. And 3, stand here. Yeah, 3. Does he have a team? Long Range will pay this man some commission. Even the moment this man joined, they will pay him. This man joined, they will pay him. This man joined, they will pay him. Let's say this activity happened the whole of April. It took him 1 week to get this man to buy something. How much product did he buy? Kill Silver, about 700 Ghana cedis. Toothpaste, soap, deodorant, alkaline cap, some few things. This man also did about 700 Ghana cedis, about 700. You get some bonuses, okay? Will you like it? Are you sure? You're not even sure of yourself. Your face doesn't look sure. Now, April has ended. Then by May, that is a second cycle, another month, isn't it? This man also managed to get some 3 people. This man managed to get some 3 people. And this man also managed to get some 3 people. How many people have joined this man's network? New. 9. So, you will get paid just like this man got paid. You will get paid just like he got paid. You will get paid just like he got paid. And Longreach says that because you are their leader, it's through you all of them came on board. You will also get paid again. I thought you would clap for Longreach. It hasn't ended. The 9 people by June, each of them also managed to get people who bought product about 700 Ghana cedis. All the 9 will be paid. All the 3 will be paid. The leader will also be paid again. The new 27 people by July, everybody got 3. They will all be paid. Please have a seat. So what I mean here is that, so yes, thank you ma'am for clapping. I'll buy 1 box of coffee for you to take home. I'm sure you have a husband who is a male. You have a husband. A husband is a male, isn't it? You have a husband. A husband is a male. You are sure? Okay, all right. Let's come back to this room. Those who don't have husbands who are male, go and look for one. Now, it doesn't mean the guy is to go and look for husband. No. You look for wife who is a female. So, that is the activity I'm talking about. So every month, everybody gets their 3 to buy some of our products. And they are doing Kill Silver. Kill Silver is about 700 Ghana cedis. You will see it in time. If this happens every month, every new person got their 3, what I'm telling you as a promise, I'm not a prophet, but as a promise, is that just by buying 700 Kill Silver, you can make it not less than 47,000 Ghana cedis in commission. What if the people coming on board were buying silver package costing about 1,150 Ghana cedis thereabout? You can make not less than 94,000. And if they were doing gold, you are making into the 6-figure income, 416,000 Ghana cedis. Don't start thinking, how is this possible? Because you've not seen that in your bank account before. There are people in Ghana here who are CEOs of companies who earn this amount of money in more than even a month. There are people who earn this money. Me, I've seen it. I prepare their books. Some earn even 500,000 in a month. I see them. So you as a CEO of your company earning 416,000 in a year for referring 3 people who buy products over 2,000, and they also finding 3 people who buy products over 2,000 is deserving. I think it's too huge. The crazy part is the platinum or VIP. You can make over 1 million Ghana cedis. Say Chineke. What does it mean? Some say how, some say God. All right, go to Google and find out. So, platinum, if you are recruiting people who are buying products in large sums of platinum, like say about 7,000 plus and so on, then this is your reward. Where Longreach get this money from is the profits they are making is what they are sharing with you. And it's very simple. When you join our business, you buy our products. Because somebody may be asking, how do I join? What do I do? You buy our product and you get more than your money. You buy the packages and enjoy free products. And when you buy bulk, you get paid. I just explained to you how I bought bulk and I got paid. Because when I was buying bulk, I didn't buy it in only my name. I sprayed my orders and you get paid. So, as you go ahead, this is a structure I was trying to demonstrate over here. And the question now is, how do I join? First, you have to choose a package. The gold I talked about can cost you around 2,200. So if your interest is to make the gold income, you see, when you start from gold, hardly will you want to let people join you less than gold. Your target will be looking for people who did gold. But it is not to say that because you join with higher package, you cannot recruit people with lower package. You can do that. So if you are here today and you want to earn more, the gold people earn 10%. It will cost you around 2,200. And the value of the product you get to be around 2,500. And you have the choice. These are just recommended products you can choose. But hey, you are not binded by the company to be selecting these products. You can choose what you like. Or you can go for a silver package, which will cost you about 1,150 Ghana cedis. You get product worth 1,500, and these are some of the examples that you can select from if you so desire. Or you can go for the Kale Silver, which will cost you around 700, but you end up getting product. Oh, it is in a. Let me see, because you put the thing is in, and you've not prayed about. You brought some, You brought some. You've not refrigerated it. Okay, don't worry. So this one is for promo. Hey, clap for Long Reach. People have been asking for black ginger, and now black ginger is back in a liquid form. Yes, yeah, you like it. The woman is in the spirit. Remember, she said the husband is a male. So you understand now. This product, I'll leave it for the ladies. They can share with testimonies. So let me leave it for them. So back to my entry level. So Kale Silver 700. So in summary, these are the 3 standard packages I recommend for anybody here. Is there anybody new in this house? If you are new, just one hand up. You are new. You are not part of Long Reach. 1, 2. Maybe I'm going to shower some gift too. But that's if you're a partner, raise your hand. Because maybe I'll find you as well. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Partners, clap for those who are new. Which of these standard packages will you consider?
I'll say gold.
Clap for yourself. When can you start?
Hopefully.
You are hoping. Disqualified. Beautiful lady, how are you?
Amazing.
Sorry, I didn't ask whether you're engaged. You are telling me you are engaged. I'm also engaged. Yes, I'm not wearing ring. Or you didn't say that. So what did you say?
I said I'm doing amazing.
Chai. Did you hear what she said? Who invited you? I need an interpreter. Who invited you? So is that who invited you?
Mr. Joseph.
I need to go to America. Yeah, Leon, let me ask you, who invited you?
Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Joseph? You mean Joseph in the Bible? Yeah, you mean Joseph in the Bible?
No.
So there's no Joseph in the Bible here. Let me come to Ghana. So which package are you joining with?
Actually, I think about Kale Silver.
You're thinking about Kale Silver? Charlie, some I had here. And when can you start?
By the close of the month.
By the close of the month. Let's clap for this lady. She has already decided. You see, the moment you start thinking, you see, the moment you start thinking, you will fail. Don't think, just decide and do it. If you can't do now, decide today when exactly you start and write it down. Have you woken up? Good. So as these standard packages are here, start considering which of them you think you can afford immediately. I'm very sure everybody would have wished to do gold. I'm sure, because the gold gives you a higher advantage, isn't it? But maybe you can't afford gold immediately. See, start. That is the most important thing. Start. Say start. Start. That is it. And decide when you will start. And go and work towards preparing the money to start. We also have some investors package for investors. Somebody is here and say, you people talking about businesses of hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 20. Don't worry, we have yours also here. And that is where you earn in the millions. So we have the platinum, 7,500 approximately. VIP, 13,500. And if you know how to play with the big boys like myself, let's go for 60,000. Me, I decided to do 60,000 and I went to look for the money. I borrowed from a woman called Janetko. She's at Achimota Mile 7. She rents canopies and chairs. You can go and ask her. I'm telling you, I went to her, Mommy, I can't sleep. He said, Kennedy, Asembe, that's how I call accountant. Asembe, Mommy, business bill, who cries, so join me for us and film. Mommy, you don't worry, won't join me. Mommy, but me pussy 60,000. Hey, accountant, Mommy, from down for 4, no, dear, just scan, Mommy. Me do what dear, bro. Now me dem faswa can bro. In fact, I didn't even know how I was going to push my products or where I was going to get the money from. I just moved because I was being tortured. So if you are here, and you see, because of that decision I took the business serious. Then I was using a Kia Spectra. To me, Cape Coast, no matter presentation. Because the next day I said, you see how the life was, and I wasn't ready to pay for hotel or sleep in my cousin's house. He's married and we can be out back. I didn't want that kind of thing. So I'll finish presentations. It will be around 9 or sometimes 7. Then people want to see you for clarity and all that. Maybe we're about 10. Then I'll go and sit somewhere and eat fried yam and sausage. Before with my rifle. Before when we finish, we will move. You best see me about 11. Made close to a palm, now my bread. Then I'll tip the barrier people. Then I'll on my AC. Then I'll sleep in the car. 3 a.m. 4. You need better TN. Because my bread, I may get accident. So I pack barrier, sleep. Sorry, me took car and now you sound back. This is how I bought the business. Because I borrowed. So you may think that we just woke up one day and started getting the cars and travels. No. I'm sorry, brother and sister. No, you got to work. You got to work. You got to work. Also, now Ghana, there is no regional stockist. I've taken all. So there is none for you to buy. So forget about it. 5 years time, I'll sell it to you. I bought it $50,000. Now it's around $60,000. But 5 years time, I'll sell it to you $100,000. So in case you want to buy region, I have Ashanti region there. But Ashanti I won't sell. It's strategic. I won't sell. But I have central region too. I won't sell. There is potential. Maybe upper east, upper west. I can talk to Mama UK to sell one of them. Northern region. We use the former 10 regions. So now that it's 16, they are all still part. So upper east, upper west is gone. It's not available. You can't buy. Northern region, we've taken it. Bronga halfway is gone. Ashanti is gone. Central is gone. Volta is gone. The only one not under my control, maybe you can talk to those people who bought it. Western and Eastern. That one is not mine. But all the others, we've taken charge of it. So the ones I won't sell, I'll tell you. I'm being frank. Ashanti, I won't sell. Central, I won't sell. Maybe Volta, I may dash to Sly. Maybe. Sly is not a promise, so don't go and write it. Maybe. So the upper east, upper west, we may sell it for $100,000. When you are ready, you let me know. But not now, 5 years time. We are now building it. So that is it. So I think I've talked enough. You know what to do after signing up. Use the product, make some crazy noise, get people to join, and let's start making the money. So in summary, you partner today, your benefits are there. You recommend to people, your weekly bonuses are assured. You build a team, the incentives will follow. These are the promos that are running you can take advantage of as you join today. I told you as you grow in leadership, there are rewards. We have a leadership rank called Diamond 4. When you hit Diamond 4, you get a scholarship from Longreach. or 6,000 Ghana cedis cash. If you become diamond 5, you get 30,000. That is what we have over there, diamond 5. This running for this year. It started 28th February, it will end 26th February next year. Diamond 6, you have some 40,000 Ghana cedis to chop. Free money. You see, I'm not adding so much vigor because that's not where my interest is. Diamond 7, you get 50,000 Ghana cedis plus 1 slot Dubai trip. This kind of Dubai trip is not the one for promotion because you have become a diamond 7. You get it. This is where my target is. And I will become. No matter where you take me to, I'll hit. Star Director 1. I'm not going Star Director 2 this year. Don't worry. So that one you can, long with we don't compete. But my SD is popping up. And check here and I can cry. Niaka ye PVC na wase mikonya from other legs na ho na ya asem no ba meye na mate 100,000 Ghana cedis free and 1 slot Dubai. That slot, that's when I start my honeymoon, 10th anniversary. I'm 10 years in marriage, so we have started. Now I've told my wife we're on break. When we were dating, nothing was happening. So now that we are coming to celebrate, nothing is happening. When we marry in June again, then we'll start again. So 100,000, 1 Dubai slot. If you can cross to 2-star director, 150,000 Dubai slots, China slots. 3-star, 300,000. 4-star, 500,000 Ghana cedis. And Long Reach can pay. They can afford it. I know them. I know them. They can afford this. This is nothing to this company. They can afford it. And please, we can all go to the schools, the universities. I'm just giving you free tip. But don't go ahead of me. Follow me. Don't go ahead of me. Go to the universities. Go and tell the students there that Long Reach is giving scholarship. They can all take advantage. Find PTA. If there is PTA somewhere, if you are part of PTA, when you go for the PTA meetings, ask for 5 minutes. Don't go and do compensation plan and company profile and product. When they give you that 5 minutes, stand up and tell them that you are a proud partner of Long Reach. Your company has just launched a scholarship scheme for Ghanaians worth 6,000 Ghana cedis. Any parent who is interested, you can see me and let's talk about it. It will bring you those who have the need for that scholarship. That is where you now start talking about complan, company profile, product. Then you teach them how to get it. But it's not when they give you 5 minutes at PTA. Oh, you know my company, we are from China. We sell products. Nobody will mind you. Just tell them the scholarship. Because the parents there are there for the welfare of their children who are schooling. And scholarship is one of the things people are interested in. So talk about it. Another promo running is the Dubai and the car. We told you the 2021-2022 car promo has ended. The moment it ends, they open another one. So the new one is running and it will end on the 12th of March. You have the option to chop $10,000, $13,000, or even $18,000. I'm not sure there's anybody here who is more than Diamond 5, except for Pastor Joseph, Romeo, Sylvia, Eugenia. Is there anybody who is Diamond 5 and above? Okay. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Let's clap for her. Wow, you're Diamond 5. That's why we don't know you. Your husband is not in Ghana. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Because the moment you see, when I asked, is the husband male? How she answered, then the thing descended. I saw it. So, if you are Diamond 5 and above, then yours also start from $13,000, no, $14,000 and $20,000. And if you are a star director and above, you also have some amounts. But what I want most of us to focus on is the Diamond 4 and below. You can chop $10,000, $13,000, and $18,000. Some of us are happy the exchange rate is going up. Me, I'm very happy. Do you know why? You know. Why do you think I'm happy? It's sweet that the exchange rate is going up. How does it become sweet?
You change your dollar cents.
Exactly. But when I go and I'm going to take my check from Longreach, they'll use the prevailing exchange rate. So mine is $13,000. Now it's around 8 point something. I pray Longreach doesn't say I should come and take. Sorry? Come again. It should reach 10. God bless you. When it reaches 10, before Longreach gives me, come for 10%. Let's see if it will happen. It won't drop again. It will go up. Bank of Ghana, they don't have enough to pump in the system. Don't worry. So whilst others are crying, some of us too, we are happy because Charlie, $13,000. The rate is going up. It will be to my advantage. So that is it. Then Dubai is running. It will end 1st May. So we have very short time. We have just about 1 month to end it. See, 1 month you can change your destiny. You can also make it. You need 24,000 PVs for Diamond 4 and below. Diamond 5 and above, ours is how many PVs? It's 30. I think it's 30,000 PVs or so. But it's not the PVs I want to talk about here. What I want you to pay attention to is the funds that are available and the incentives that are running. So you can also get started. Please, let's get started. We are here to help you. We are here to work with you. We are here to move along with you. So Charlie, connect and let's get started. Most importantly, if you are here and you are ready to start a business, there is something we call sponsor and placement code. It is only the person who invited you here today that can give you that code. I beg you, in the name of God, call the person who invited you here today. Please bring me registration forms. You can fill the form, but call the person that I want to start today. They say there is something called sponsor and placement code. Can you please give it to me? And then register. Please, do you understand? And register. Thank you very much. Want to allow for any question? 1 or 2. Usually all the time. All right. So just about 3 questions so that we end it. Maybe somebody needs clarity. Let's do it right here.
Please, you talk to somebody concerning long-range business, and let me say that person is a big person. He can't come to the office to do registration. In that case, how do you go about it?
Longreach does not respect titles. The only title Longreach respects is Diamond 1, Diamond 2. See, I remember when I was Diamond 5 and I went to China and they said that this dining and meeting is for only star directors. So I beg you, are you a star director? That's the question they asked me. Hey, I felt so, I said, accountant pana, you people are telling me that small food you people are going to eat. You have food that star directors are going to eat. Charlie, I went to complain to Shem and say, Oga, I beg you, here it be star directors game than they play for. Yeah. So the only titles Longreach respect is ranks. If you have somebody he say he can't come to office to register, please let a person make his payment straight to Longreach bank account. Fill the form. That's where you are working. If you're working for an insurance company, will you carry that big man to the insurance office? You go to the office, go and pick the forms, go and fill for the person. You do payment, then you go and get him his insurance cover, isn't it? So do the same. It's not different. So if it's too big and he can't come to the office, you can take the office to the person. At the end of the day, the PVs, will it go to Longreach alone? It will go to who? So who needs the PVs? Any other question? Yes, please bring the form.
Okay. Somewhere 2017, 2018, I bought the Longreach, the paste. But with all these explanations, I never knew anything about it, because if at that time that I started using the Longreach paste and I can register and can bring my boom, because I marketed this product for almost 6 months, and this girl was
in business with people. But she never explained it into details like this. And I was still making money for her. And, oh Charlie, thanks, thanks.
Let's clap for this lady. It does happen a lot. It does happen a lot. So those of you who are just retailing without telling people the opportunity, be careful. Madam, are you a partner now? Who invited you here today? Yo, it's good. Start a business. It will help you. Any other question? Maybe if I can take just one last question.
My problem is my knee.
Oh, sorry. It is well. You can sit, ma'am. You can sit. You don't need to stand.
My problem is those who registered the 180 packages. Can you upgrade to the
So you had 180 pack. Maybe you are here. All you have is 180 Ghana cedis today. You can still, as you fill the form, buy some product sample. We call it a sample package. It's 180. Pay the 180 today. You will get one toothpaste, one soap, one deodorant, one hand cream, one body cream, one mosquito repellent, 6. Take it home. Go and try it. Start using it. And later, you can come and top up by upgrading yourself. It's allowed. And your membership code will still be valid. When you use it to refer people, we will pay you. But we won't pay you as much as the figures I showed you on the screen. But you will still get something. Do you understand? So those who have picked the form, don't just fill the form. If you are invited by Akuma Mama Zimbi, she's not here. Is there anybody who came here because of Mama Zimbi? Anyone? Okay, 1, 2. All right. So just the sponsor, please just write AMZ there. We will know what to do for her. And it's as simple as that. So please, you fill the form. If you can't do the full package and get the promo, I'm sure Sylvia will talk about the promo while she's closing the meeting. If you can't do the full package, you just do the 180 pack. Get your code. Because you see, maybe somebody you are going to talk to is also watching on Facebook. So before you will go and talk to him, he will register and put you under him. So when you register now, you will come at the top. Then when you talk to him, oh yeah, you can start. I even have a sponsor code. Let me give you. And then go and use it to register. Finish. You lock your code. Don't go without a membership code. God bless you. I think my work is done.
Thank you so much. Please give it up for Ken. Oh, if this was for Ken, give it up for yourselves better. Thank you so much. And as simple as the message is, it's a crazy business. It is a crazy business. This week, for example, the alerts, or as the Nigerians would say, the alerts that I got on my phone, I just put the phone down. Oh, it was good. Hey, you've been checking. Yes. You are in the spirit. So, please, don't just see it as toothpaste, mouthwash, mouth freshener, sanitary napkin. These little things. Even the Bible says that God uses the useless things of the world to confound those in high places. So if you are here and you are not a member, as Ken said, take a membership code today. And we are running a promo. This is the latest product that has been introduced to the Ghana market. It is an energy drink, 100% organic. We call it the long-range vitamin drink, but it contains the cordyceps that Eugenia talked about and black ginger. Black ginger is a very powerful product. We had the black ginger capsules, which was good for both men and women. I take it as well. It gives you energy. It works on your heart, your liver, your internal organs, but it gives you energy. If you are tired and you take the black ginger and you sleep, as a woman, you wake up like a machine. But as a man, you wake up and wake up. In fact, It was a black ginger that has made Ken's wife have the last child. And he's saying that is the last, but I don't believe, because the way he's even excited with this energy drink, I'm afraid. So for today, if you join Longreach, with 30 PV comes to how much? 30 PV can come to 280 cedis. Minimum. We give you one of this for free to go and try. Please clap for Longreach. It's new, so we don't even have the price. But for coming here today, if you join with at least 300 and something, 280, you get one for free. So on this note, we want to say thank you so much. And for those who are already in Longreach, this is specifically for those who are already in Longreach. Have you seen the passion with which we present our business? Is it not contagious? If you don't present your business with passion, you will not succeed. You must be passionate about the business, passionate about the products. Okay, our sister has a contribution.
Longreach. Longreach. I greet everybody here. My name is Huguette Aplogandosa. I am coming from Benin Republic. I am Diamond 5, near to Diamond 7. And I am the one, I am the one who bring Longreach in Benin Republic. Thank you. Thank you. I am here to visit my sister, Mrs. Nana Yajampo. We were in a big organization that they call Business and Professional Women. She was president in Ghana. I was regional coordinator for Africa and vice president at international level. Today, I get Longreach and I say I cannot let my sister, with whom we work for many years, we travel together, they have to touch it. They have to see how it is sweet. And to begin, I would like to thank the team who work here. Please clap for them because they have done very well. Very well. Congratulations. Congratulations. And for the leader, you are drinking this one this time. Pay attention. You're supposed to drink it perhaps at 3 p.m. If not, you will not sleep at night. It is so strong. It is so strong. I have to tell your wife to prepare herself. It is so strong. Thank you very much. I was so excited. I was so proud to see that you have a very good team. She discovered it on the website, Longreach, yes. And she said, they have a cocktail. I said, is it for everybody? It isn't for a team? She said, no. To be convinced, we went at office yesterday, and we have the information. We come here. We invite some people, but they cannot make it. But I think you have done so well. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, thank you. And Longreach, as you can see, is an international organization. We thank God for the person who spoke to her, and she has taken Longreach to Benin, and she's a leader. So you are here. You also know somebody in Sao Tome, anywhere. Don't keep the business to yourself. And as I was saying before she came, be passionate about the business, because your passion is what attracts. Your passion is what attracts. You are working, but people don't know you are even a Longreacher. So change your style if you are already an existing partner. Let your passion come out. That is what will make you succeed, because people don't like joining dull businesses and dull people. On that note, I want to say thank you once again for coming. Look out for such programs. It's always on Facebook. It's always in the back office. Invite, invite, invite. Don't tell me you invite and the people don't come. Me, all the people I invited, not even one person came today. She's now on the way. So whatever excuse you have, we also have those reasons to stop. Not even one of my prospects came today with my nice face on the flyer. They didn't come. But you know what the secret is? Don't lose heart. Continue on your phone. As I was here, I was texting people, sending videos, sending a complan, sending flyers. Don't say because the people did not come, you have given up. Follow up. It's not over until what? It's not over until you win. Have that mentality. You have the skill. We started with that. But you need the mindset. Be a hard person. Follow up like an evil spirit. Follow them like an evil spirit till they get the long reach. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Sylvia Lawson. See you online. Have a great evening.
.com